At long last, I am able to say a few words of my own. I have never wanted to withhold anything. But until now, it has not been constitutionally possible for me to speak.
I was self-destructing on that don't give a fuck thing. Runaway truck, the rush, I was lusting. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, leaves rustling. My needs were deceived by what I've been trusting. I was self-destructing on that don't give a fuck thing. Runaway truck, the rush, I was lusting. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, leaves rustling. My needs were deceived by what I've been trusting. I came to the city with shitty habits already. A slave to the ciggies and whiskey, I'm always swigging. My brain caged in a pool, my rage tamed by the fool. Living insane in a game with deranged rules. Running from the blame of giving gain to ghouls. Burying the pain with high octane tools. Ease and acid with trees and hash bits. Easy access made an evil axis of addiction with no fiction while the years are passing. I cope with no hope for a focal point. The local joints knew me for my doper points. You can tell by the smell and the way that I'm acting that I'm as high as hell and I'm slowly reacting. Attracting factions for the shit that I'm packing. I'm selling cause it keeps what I seek in action. In the past would've lasted, I'd be that gas bastard. Living day to day with no thought for what's after. I have a destiny, but tell me who's the master. Broke free from the plaster mold I've been casted to be the man you see now, diverting disaster. I was self-destructing on that don't give a fuck thing. Runaway truck, the rush, I was lusting. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, leaves rustling. My needs were deceived by what I've been trusting. I was self-destructing on that don't give a fuck thing. Runaway truck, the rush, I was lusting. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, leaves rustling. My needs were deceived by what I've been trusting.
I done came up from sleeping on park benches, a peasant to the real world, regretting all the steps that I've took in a long path, but a hard road to follow and such. Had to progress in some ways, but in others in touch. It was a minor setback, and so I took it. I brushed it off crooked, and my mindset was go ahead, push it. Continued living the struggle, creeping up on me slowly. Kept it rolling as much as I could, thought I was all knowing. A young man growing, trying to take it to the fullest. With nothing but a broken dream on the streets, took into an addiction. My mind, body, and soul was afflicted. I look back, I'm like, shit, man, I was an idiot. But sometimes it takes rock bottom to hit. I did a face plant, now I'm climbing right to the tip. I never fall off again, so many reasons why I'm living. I made the right decision for my future that was given.
I was self-destructing on that don't give a fuck thing. Runaway truck, the rush, I was lusting. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, leaves rustling. My needs were deceived by what I've been trusting. I was self-destructing on that don't give a fuck thing. Runaway truck, the rush, I was lusting. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, leaves rustling. My needs were deceived by what I've been trusting.
There had to be a change, going mad, getting strange, blacking out and out of range. To my peeps I'm causing pain. Weak was my will and on the deed and awful shame. The voice that said quit, a brief blip in my brain. Take another hit and watch my trip switch lanes. Feels like I'm moving faster but I'm crashing now. Losing focus to the locust in my rationale. I think I'm everybody's friend but I'm an asshole now. To give a fuck what you think cause I took mass amounts. An hour passed, now I'm mashed, talking trash out my mouth. So much it's embarrassing, I'm swearing and harassing. My demons mixed with drugs is a very scary thing. But I just can't stop my will and it makes no sense. Yo, I take this shit to chill, why am I getting so intense? A couple lines, a little pill, and now I'm standing on the fence of what's really real and what's a paranoid pretense. Cause you're not me, and I'm not myself, and you probably won't see this as a cry for help. For someone who was lost, all sense of self-control, countdown to extinction of another lost soul.
I was self-destructing on that don't give a fuck thing. Runaway truck, the rush, I was lusting. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, leaves rustling. My needs were deceived by what I've been trusting. I was self-destructing on that don't give a fuck thing. Runaway truck, the rush, I was lusting. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, leaves rustling. My needs were deceived by what I've been trusting.